I think all of these things are in fact weak to water. Shame I don't have a water caster.
Here goes.
But that's on me. Oh, and something that I forgot to mention about Swain's party the way I have it. I have him with nothing but psych-ups. So, yeah, it's not gonna be good. For him, he cannot get defensive at all. Oh wait, you know, I just realized something. This would be really helpful for everyone. I missed all of that, but that's okay. Because this is also helpful. Blinded, nice. Now if I can get Heliatosis out, I might be able to poison one of them at the very least. Okay, so now he's... Oh, but he's not blind anymore? Well, that's... Plasma Ball! Uh-oh. So what exactly is it that that's supposed to do? Because it doesn't really seem to do much. We almost got it. Oh, geez, I didn't realize how close he was to going away. First war cry. Ha! Oh, so close. Quit running away, you coward! Haha! Victory for us!
Is that it?
Alright. Ooh, nice! Let's see... Not bad. Oh, she learned Hot Huff. All in all, some pretty good games. Now, unfortunately, I don't know which of the Caruso Islands is which. I don't know if we're currently standing on Friday or Robinson Island. I'm just really curious. Let's see. Oh, right. And she doesn't have room for it, so there's no real point to... Oh, geez. I just noticed how low we are on MP. Do we have... Well, we have lots. I don't want to use those, though. That would be a colossal waste. That's 100 to all party members and HP. The best I have is an iced coffee. But... I guess I'm going to leave them alone. Oh, no, I guess there isn't a land bridge here. I guess it's only further on the other island that has the land bridges. It's weird, because I could have swore that I can walk across some of them. Well, I most definitely can. It's just, I can't walk from that island out there to the next one. We could also try attacking some of these things, but it looks like they are a little under our levels. Oh, and you can get Angula here from the draw here. And like we already discovered, Gnomebeard from the other one. Okay, so we already got the Robinson Island. Oh wait, that means the smaller one is Robinson Island, and this is Friday Island. Well, we have a bunch of different things. Lagoonade is weak to nothing. Barbarian was fire, I said, right? I just did this and I've already forgotten. Oh, jeez. Really displaying my lack of mental prowess, huh? Well, I'm not dumb, it's just I'm forgetful. Yeah, Barbarian is fire. Hippie Fowl was... fire as well, I think. I could be wrong. Are you sure it was fire? Yeah, the Aves. Nope, it had no weakness. It's resistant to storm. Alright then. Glad we sorted that out. I'm going to be a little more adventurous here, using Oliver for spells instead of using Fling Flame from... Boom! Feel the burn! Whoosh! Oh, you're still alive. You know, we're gonna fix that being alive thing you have going on, Barbarian. If you don't run like a coward. Esther, are you seriously struggling with their healer? Honestly. The heck, Esther?
Nice work.
So we fought 3 of the 4 creatures that are here, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 4 creatures. Nice gains on Hake. Ah, you learned Bubble Bath! Alright, does he have room to put that, or... No? I would have to get rid of Splish Splash. I mean, I guess I'll do that. Whatever. We'll head back to the ship soon. I just want to, you know... Aha! I was right. There's the crab. Ooh! Oh, I could have shown someone else off. Man. Oh, jeez. I didn't realize Hippie Fowl was... Well, I guess we're doing this then. I didn't mean to destroy the Hippie Fowl after seeing it had Serenade, but I didn't really have a choice in the matter. Ooh.
What can I say? It's a gift.
Well, was not expecting that at all. Awkward. Well, anyway, we got Crab to talk to. Oh wait, I should have been reading that. I just sort of skimmed through it. Oh my god, and they are in horrid shape. How much does it cost for Nature's Tongue? Yeah, I should just do Nature Tongue. Nature's Tongue. Ah, this is the life. Plenty of food, gently lapping waves. It's a crab's paradise. Of course, that's not what I thought when I first washed up here. I was convinced I was going to end up living like a hermit. But this place is so much more relaxing than Castaway Cove. I've really come out of my shell, you know? And I'm never going back. So you used to live in Castaway Cove, huh? Were you friends with another blue crab who lives there? What? Pinch me if I'm dreaming, but can you really understand what I'm saying? And how do you know about my friend, the one that lives in Castaway Cove? Your friend asked us to look for you, mister. He was really worried, see? And wanted to know you were okay. He was really worried? I see. Hey, could you give him a message for me? Something like, I'm having a great time out here. There's loads of food, and the weather's cracking. Scuttle over and join me soon. Alright, I'll tell him. He sure will be happy when he hears you're okay. Thank you, young man. I'd shake you by the claw if I were a little taller. Alright. Well, glad we got that sorted out. Now we just have to get to the ship, all the way across the island, avoiding any enemy that might attack me. Because we have a decent chunk of very injured party members. We're just gonna scooch over. Looks like there's another island on the map too. Yeah, that one over there. I think these are a different set of islands though. I don't think they're counted in this. Oh wait, no, maybe they are. Maybe this is Robinson Island, the lower one here, and then this one up here is Friday Island. Like, I thought Robinson Island was that one little island that the bounty hunt was on. But now that I see that there are 2 different islands, that one's the other one. I was going to attack the other bounty hunt, but, I mean, it's not a good idea. There's our target, but we are all very hurting. Not just HP-wise, either. And they don't want to use these Great Sage's secret unless it's a severe emergency. I mean, I could use this Sprite Dew, but also that seems like a waste, you know? Actually, wait, did I have a recipe for... I did, but I don't have a bunch of sour grapes to do that. Is there anything interesting I could do with those? No. There's no armor I can make, right? I need a suit of rugged armor to make the toughened armor, and I don't have armor. I could make a scaly shield, finally! Huh. Imagine that. I wasn't going here for that, but hey, I'm gonna do it. Scale shield. I need another Angula, but we know where I can get Angula, so no big deal. Okay. And it doesn't look like we have anything in the way of treat recipes. More importantly, though, Scale Shield. And now we can give Spooky the Iron Shield. A bit shame to see the Shinbone Shield go. Because, you know, he's a skeleton. He was using a bone sword and a shin shield, but now he's using candle cutter, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright! Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot that happened off screen. You may not have noticed, but yeah, I ran into Pee-Pee here while I was heading back to Castaway Cove. I didn't want to, I just sort of stumbled into him by mistake and, you know, found him. Anyway, it's time for us to go around this, please. No, we're gonna be forced to fight it? Okay. Everything's fine. I mean, we haven't encountered any sea creatures yet, have we? Well, time to, heal her, because she is in a terrible situation. There. I'm just gonna run around making sure everyone stays healthy for a bit. And then I'll get into the actual battle. So we have a lot of things weak to fire, right? Let's see. Airhead is not. Hooray, though, and Splisher are. So we're just gonna have some fun with it. Ow! How rude! Swain, for goodness sake, I just freaking healed you! Actually, no, I didn't. It was a while ago. But still, my point remains valid and I am upset at you. Well, got it. Phew. Alright. I do enjoy seeing levels happen. So Banana Joe's got some decent ones. Swain could do better, but not bad. Gunther has some abysmal levels. Spooky's doing okay. Okay. We're almost back to Castaway Cove, where I'm gonna rest because we are not prepared. And while we're there, we might as well tell the crab about his friend. Now, you know, here's something that kind of annoys me about this. I cannot dock at Castaway Cove. There's a pier here, and we saw that, you know, the ship was here originally. Cannot dock here. I have to go to this corner here where there's space for us to dock. And then walk into Castaway Cove. It just irritates the hell out of me. I cut that out, but I coughed. It was pretty bad. I don't know why it was random. Maybe allergies, I don't know. Anyway. Might as well talk to the crab first. Tell him about his friend, and then we'll, rest up, and we'll go back out to do the rest of those, bounty hunts. Oh wait, and Horace is here! Hey, friendo! Where is Spirit Medium? Ollie, there you are! You crossed the desert too, I see. But what exactly are you wearing? You look ridiculous! Well, we didn't really have a choice. Everybody has to wear a swimsuit here in Castaway Cove. Ah, swimming! I used to love being in the water. But it's not quite the same when you're a ghost. You don't even get wet. Gee, I'm sorry to hear that. Haha, don't worry about me, Ollie. There's plenty of good things about being a ghost. Hey, is it me? Or do you look like someone who's been taking the someone who's taken the trials, rather? Ha! Taken them? He didn't just take them, Shorty. He passed them with flying flippin' colors. He did he? Well, bully for him. Come and show off to me when you're calling him the Sage of Ages. As polite as ever, I see. Big-headed little so-and-so. Anyway, it looks like you're well on your way to becoming a sage now, Ollie. I suppose your Noskin's coming along nicely, too. My, NASCAR? Nausicaan, he said. It's the language people used to speak ages ago. Proper ancient it is. There's bits of it in your Wizard's Companion if you look. Well, well, so you do know something after all, Pipsqueak. Yes, the very first Wizard's Companion was written in Nausicaan script. And there are still bits and pieces of it in the modern editions, like yours too. That's why every copy contains a guide to the Nausicaan alphabet. Wow, that's pretty neat. I'm glad you think so, Ollie, because I've prepared a special puzzle for you. One that'll test your Nausicaan comprehension. Now open your Wizard's Companion and turn to the page headed The Tools of Wizardry. If you look closely, you'll see some ancient Nausicaan script there. Your task is to try and decipher it. Let me know when you've worked it out. Alright. Well, we're actually going to do this on camera, because I've never really covered what it says there, because it's kind of hidden. Oh, I guess I have to do this kind of from here, because I can't do it from magic. Okay, that's fine. Now this is the page he's talking about. You might think that he is talking about this Nausicaan here. He is not. If you look closely, you can see on the robes here that there is some Nausicaan script. Now this is going to be slightly hard for you guys to decipher, because you're going to have to turn your head to see the script in the correct way that it's supposed to be seen as. For me, however, I can turn the book upside down IRL so I can decipher this easier. I'm going to give you a moment to just look at the script. It's kind of hard, but you can see it's there if you look closely. I'll give you like 10 seconds. And then I myself am actually going to decipher this. Actually, no, now that I think about it, I'm going to have to cut this to do that. That's fine. That's what I'll do. So I will see you in just a moment. Actually, no, wait, I'm an idiot. 10 seconds I said I was going to give you. Okay, now I'm going to cut this here and I'll see you in a moment. Alright, now let's give him our answer. Did you look at the page headed The Tools of Wizardry? You just need to decipher the Nausicaan that's written there. I'm talking about the Nausicaan that's actually part of the original picture, of course. Anything else on there is probably just doodles done by a bored apprentice wizard. Well, what it read was... Finest... Fiber. Well done! Yes, we wizards should always wear robes woven from the finest of fibers. Mine are made of a material from sky tree. How about that? Really neato! My clothes are also made from the sky tree too. What? But only sages are allowed to wear sky tree clothes. You're not a sage. Humph! Now, midget face, don't get in a tizzy. The old lady down at Houtique gave that mouse for free, ain't it? For free? You fluky little... And here I am about to give you something else brilliant. But I suppose you did solve my puzzle. Here. We now have Vacate. Vacate is a neat little spell that allows us to go from the inside of dungeons back to the entrance. And vacate the premises. Thanks, Horace. Pah, don't mention it. It's the least I can do for another wannabe sage. Now, I think it's time for me to move on again. I think I'll stow away on one of the ships that visit the harbor here. No one's ever gonna spot me, after all. Goodbye for now, Ollie. Alright, I'm glad we did that. We now have Vacate, which would have been helpful in the green treasure chest escapades that we did without it. Well, that I did without it. You guys were probably smart and listened to me when I said, yeah, you probably want to wait to do the green chest thing. And you're going to do it after watching this episode. You'll go back and watch. But anyway, I'm going to take a nap here. And then we're going to go out to hunt the rest of our bounty hunts. And then after that, we're going to turn them in and we'll end the episode. See you guys in a moment. Alright, let's take on the Hubber Blubber. Now, I don't recall if this thing has any weaknesses, but we're gonna try Whirligig. And that was a good thing. Also, I think Angelus is actually weak to water, and this thing looks like a water user. Also, it's probably in my best interest. No effect. Okay, what about Sandblast? Also no effect. Well, I'm just wasting my key. Zappy Zappy! A little more. Bang. Swap time. Time for a Whirligig. I don't need this anymore. I'm good. Oh, so close. Got him. Down it goes. Or that just leaves the shipwreck shore. And now that I think about it, I split this into like 4 parts now. This is probably going to be a long episode that I split into at least 2 parts. At the very least. Alright. Well, we've completed our work on Robinson Island. I suppose we could go to the other island. I mean, why not, yeah? Probably some draw points. While we're in the neighborhood, I figured, you know, why not? If there's anything of note here. Ah, yes, I do, in fact, see something I could grab. Huh, I guess we're close enough to the ocean where we can get hit by that ocean dwelling. Good to know. Oh, a bundle of slumber knot leaves. La. Alright, looks like... No, ignore me. Wait a minute, what the heck is that thing? Oh, no, that's the owl. Right. Okay. More importantly, we'll be heading to Shipwreck Shore, which is this way. Near where the ships are capsized. Well, it's not capsized. Capsized means they're upside down. Where the ships are, damn it.
Stay calm now.
I know I taught a lesson from the fire. What was potting? No. Nope.
We did it!
Why was I quiet? Those were all new enemies. I did it again. Well, I'm keeping that in. I don't care that I was completely silent the entire fight and it was really awkward. Anyway, it's beached. Beached was the term I was looking for. All these beach ships. Although that one looks like it might be upside down. Where's the thing? Do I have to go... Is it further down? It might be further down. Because I know it's like... I know where the familiar is that we have to fight. It's just I don't know. Oh, yeah, there it is. Let's go. Now, here we are on Shipwreck Shore. He's not going to bother us while I explain this, because we have some bios to go through, ladies and gentlemen. That's right! 3 bios in 1 episode. Even though I said we were done, technically, after Robinson Island, I forgot we were coming here, which is why I didn't mention it. Yeah. Although, I think all of these are reminders. Like, like on Robinson Island, all of them were reminders. This is an island of reminders, so they're going to be short at the very least. But, oh boy, is there a lot you can find at Shipwreck Shore. There's 1, 2, 3, 4... There's 8. 8 different familiars that we're going to be going over. So I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, remember Lubber Clubber? He's found at Shipwreck Shore. They are weak to storm and drop yogurt and planet crystals. They can know rock, sandblast, rolling stone, rockfall, and more. And now we move on to the next one. Remember Grumpy Fowl? Resistant to fire, weak to water. Drop Sleep Begons and Gnome Beards. They can know Spire of Fire, Yoo-Hoo, Hocus Pocus, and more. Who remembers the Flummox Floret? It's weak to water. Drop Sleep Begone and Carrot Cakes. They can know Sea Stars, Whirligig, Crosswind, and more. And also of the Minima variety, literally on the next page, is the Whack Rabbit. Weak to storm, and they drop Blindness Begons and Dark Cloud Gems. They can know Dark Cloud, Sea Sense, Stalagmites, and more. And on the next page after that, still in Minima, we have the Turban Myth. I don't know why I'm reading that. This is a reminder. It is resistant to fire and weak to water. They drop Planet Drops and Toadstool Sundays. They can know Firewall, Wind Tunnel, Hocus Pocus, and more. Next up is the Yellow Buncher, weak to fire. They drop Babanas and Creamy Flans. They can know Belly Buster, Pebble Pelt, Bubble Bath, and more. You can find Sea-Nades at Shipwreck Shore. They have no weaknesses or resistances. They drop Fish Burgers and Gust Plumes. They can know Rise and Shine, Sickly Spores, Healing Rain, and more. And the last one we're covering is the Big Bopper, weak to storm. It drops Sundrops and Slumberknot Leaves. It can know Blunt, Heliotosis, Petrifying Puff, and more. Alright, that's all 8 things that we were covering at the Shipwreck Shore. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we finish we finish all of the bios we're doing in this particular episode, and I don't know why I closed them individually when I had a button to close everything. More importantly, let's take on the column. Oh shoot, I shouldn't have closed that. Oh, I get it. Column. It's column and it's golem. That's clever. Well played. Well played pun. Well, not well played. Well implemented pun. Don't know why I closed that out. Shouldn't have closed it out. Thank you for reminding me about OneDrive again, laptop. That's not appreciated at all. I am aware of its existence. You don't have to notify me every time that I haven't done anything with it. Anyway. You look like you need to be poisoned. Ow. Well, that hurt a lot. Damn it. I'll take it off. Ow. Oh man, it's so far away. Oh, wait a minute. It looked like it was weak to... Whirligig! Do it again. Whirligig! This thing is very tough and defensive. I mean, obviously, it's basically a giant rock. A giant... I don't know if you call it that. But it is a rock and it is big. Oh. Vision... Didn't I have a nice coffee? Did I use that and forget? I guess I used it and forgot. Ooh, that's not good at all. Not good at all. Maybe we shouldn't have gone straight into this battle after the other one. We should have rested up. I mean, there's nothing really I can do about it. I mean, what's done is done, yeah? And Swain is quite down. We got 5 different Phoenix Feathers. I can afford to bring it back. And it'd be better to do so anyway, so. Alright, Sakura, do your thing. I mean, sending out Wrath without magic is a very dumb move, so. Oh, come on, don't, nah, why'd you have to be near Go-Go for that? Man. I can't heal myself with spells. Ow! Please don't kill me.
Roger.
There we go. Go back to Angelus. Psych herself up so she can go wild on this column. Oh, we almost got him. I am down.
Now you're for it.
Ow. It is a good thing we have this many of them. You can do this, Esther, I believe. Wait, did Swain use his familiar until it was in the gray area? Really, Swain? Really?
Here goes.
Oh, please, oh, good. I'm nowhere near him. I'm not wasting another Phoenix Feather. That's 2 in 1 fight. That is my quota. Well, not quota. That is the maximum I am willing to spend. I am low now. Oh, shoot. Back to me. Must get green Healy bit. There we go. I should probably use the Sage too. Ow! Okay, good. He's all tired out. Angelus, you're back in! You can do this, girl. He's very low on health. Why were you just standing there? Oh, no! Sorry, you're going back out. Why did it get that sudden super burst of speed? There we go. Jesus! That was one hell of a fight, ladies and gentlemen.
We won!
And when we go back to Castaway Cove, we need to talk to that crab that I neglected to talk to. Really? She's the only one that got the level? I mean, it's 153 experience, for goodness sake. Decent gains. Alright. We are very hurt. It is time for us to head back to Castaway Coves to turn in all of these bounty hunts, re-equip ourselves with the stuff we gain. Sorry about that voice crack. But yeah. Do all those bounty hunts, turn in that quest, and we will be ending this episode for the day. This is probably like an hour or so long episode that I'm going to have to split into parts. I mean, I suppose there is some cutting I do have to do, but I mean, there's not a lot of it. Actually, I don't think there's any of it now that I think about it. All the fights we had were with new enemies, so there's really no reason for me to cut Jack. Ooh. Bing. Alrighty then, let us start with you. Homes of Solutions. Let us claim all of our bounties. Get our Poison Pinch gem that I'm probably not going to teach to anyone. Poison Pinch is basically like Heliatosis, except it's one target. I guess the best thing to compare it to is imagine Fling Flame, but poison. Alright. Now let's get this whalefish tusk that we are going to be giving to Babs. I believe. Yeah, she uses claws and horns. And the Sacred Dagger, which I am probably going to be giving to Sir Corrit, which means the Shadow Glass Dagger is going to be heading straight to Sir Spooky. I don't know why I said Sir Spooky. Spooky would have sufficed. Alright! And we're doing pretty good on money. Alright then. As I said, it's time to re-equip our familiars. The Sacred Dagger is better in every way, and it occasionally nixes an enemy. Neat. We will get Shadow Glass. Is there anything else we got that I want to re-outfit people with? Let's see. We got... Oh, I'm an idiot. I mentioned it and then promptly forgot. Okay, the accuracy goes down. Rough. Babs would have the water element, which isn't really going to help us on the sea. But since it's significantly better, let's see, how much accuracy are we losing? 3, and we go up to 61. Yeah, the whalefish tusk is worth it. Hands down, it is worth it. I might have to go grab some more equipment after. No, I should really grab Healy items. That's what we need more than anything. But I could get equipment. But I shouldn't. We'll just go to the crab. We'll get his reward and we're gonna end the episode. Oh, right. Being a big dumb doofy-doo. Oh, right. Kinda need MP to cast Nature's Tongue. Forgot I was lacking that after the column fight. Well, I guess we're going to cut this here, and I will talk to the crab, and we'll tell him about his friend, get that reward. Okay. I guess I do have some cuts. We'll see. Wait. No, I guess that's fine. Wait. Nope, that is incorrect. Alright. You found your missing friend, Mr. Crab. Really? Did you bring him back? Well, you see... One explanation later. So he washed up on a desert island, did he? Still, it sounds like he's having a cracking time. Well, why don't you go pay him a visit? A visit? Yes, perhaps I will. He did invite me after all. Listen, thank you ever so much for finding him. Please, take this. It's the least you deserve for going to all that trouble. Yes! Could always use some coffee. And some guilders. Oh! You know what? I forgot to look at the rewards we get for our merit stamps. We got 2 cards. I was going to end the episode at the crab, but... you know, it just feels like it's a better idea to end with getting some new rewards, yeah? I mean, I suppose I could do them off screen and introduce next episode with that, but... This just seems like the better idea in the long run. Oop, got caught. Alright, so what can I do? Well, only one thing left, the Jolly Jacktar. Hasten your ship's progress across the 7 seas. And that's the last thing we can do with that. Alright, Alright, and that unlocks our second row. We have the Cheap Jack. Allows you to buy items in shops for a slightly lower price. That's really useful. I'm probably going to get that as soon as possible. Also, you'll notice all these are level 3. Then you have the Cracker Jack. Increase the amount of experience gained through taking part in battle. The Jack-o'-lantern. Help you strike fear into your enemies and cause them to drop more items. The Jackpot 2 allows you to collect any glim that remains at the end of battle automatically. And Jack at a Pinch. Lowers the cost of continuing the game following a defeat on the battlefield. Now, I'm just going to give you my general plan here. I might not stick to this, we'll see how things go. I think I'm going to get the Cheap Jack first, because getting lower prices sounds really good. Then I'm probably going to get Cracker Jack, because, hey, who couldn't use more experience? After that, I think we're going to skip over to Jack at a Pinch just to be safe. I don't plan on dying a lot, but still having lesser costs for coming back is good. And then probably I'd do Jack-o'-lantern and follow that with Jackpot. But with all of that said and done, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end this episode here. In the next episode, we are going to head out, finally, to Autumnia. See you guys then.